Herkese tekrar merhaba. Bugün doktorumuz Jonathan Reid ile maceramıza kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Ama öncelikle belirtmek istediğim bir durum var. Bu oyunumuza Türkçe paketi yüklediğimiz zaman şuradaki physical power ısırdığımız zaman %40 daha fazla kan emme, %5 heal'leme ısırdığı zaman. Bunun gibi şeyler Türkçe yamayı gösterdiğim zaman sıfıra düşüyor. Mesela healed düşmüyor ama bu altta gördükleriniz 0 gösteriyor hepsini. Ben şu an İngilizce Türkçe paketi kaldırdım. Şu an İngilizcesini görüyorsunuz. Şimdi tekrar Türkçe paketi yükleyip buraları bir daha size göstereceğim. Buralar 0 gösterecek. Ama dediğim gibi işlevi burada 0 gösteriyor ama Türkçe paketi yükleyince fakat bonusları veriyor. Onu da nereden anlıyoruz? Şu an bakın burada dayanıklılığı almışız. Artı 40 kan almışız. Artı 5 ısırdığımız zaman heal'lenme almışız. Mesela heal'ımızı arttırmışız. Bunu gösteriyor zaten. %45 daha dayanıklılık almışız. Bu da stamina'yı etkiliyor. Şu an bakın %145. Az sonra Türkçe paketi yüklediğim zaman gene 145 olacak. Yani buranın 0 olması bonusları vermiyor anlamına gelmiyor. Şu an Türkçe paketi yükleyeceğim. Bir de o şekilde bakalım. Bakalım şimdi Türkçe paketi yükledim. Yine burası 145 gördüğünüz gibi. 200 sağlığı gösteriyor. Ama fiziksel deneyime geldiği zaman 0 dayanıklılık. Burada da 0. Bilen kanı arttırma. Isırdığınız zaman can yenileme, bu da 0. Ama dediğim gibi yani bunu 0 göstermesi 0 bonus veriyor anlamına gelmiyor. İngilizcesine de bakmıştık. 145 hala nefesimiz 145 gösteriyor. Yani bu yamayla alakalı herhalde. Onun bir çözümünü ben bulamadım. Artık buraları ne kadar verdiğini bilemeyeceğiz ama dediğim gibi bonuslarını veriyor. O yönden bir sıkıntı yok. Şimdi nerede kalmıştık en son? Görevlerimize kısaca bir bakalım. Joe Patterson'dan Barrett Levi's. Evet, Barrett'in kutusunu alacaktık. Bu uyuz papaz mürit Samuel'i mezarlığa götürdü. Bir de ana görevimiz vardı. Şantajla ilgili. Lady Ashbury'e yapılan şantaja son verin diye. Ana görevimizi mi yapsak? Ana görevimizi yapalım. Bir workbench'e bir uğrayalım. Silahımıza bonus verebiliyor muyuz? Seviye 3 için sıradan tutacak parçası kurşun çubuk. Maalesef malzememiz şu an yetmiyor. Bu silah çok stamina yiyor fakat bir güzelliği var. Vurduğu zaman sersemletme yapıyor ve siz o zaman kanını emebiliyorsunuz. Ekstra bir şey yapmadan. Arkadan çıkalım onlara hiç bulaşmadan. Abi, karakterin dönüşlerde yalpalaması biraz zorluk çıkartıyor.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Cezbetme seviyesi 2. Bu cezbetme seviyesini nasıl artırıyoruz? Ona da bir internetten bakmam lazım.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Allah, ona söz veremeyeceğim amca. Kusura bakma. Bundan başka raf alabilir miyiz acaba?
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Bakalım ipucu alabileceğiz mi?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
It's locked.
Anahtarı bulmamız lazım acaba. Mektup. Hangi mektubu almıştık biz? Hadi bakalım, unuttuk. Neyse. Buluruz onu sonra. Bu muydu acaba? Ya adam bize yalan söyledi o zaman. Çocuklarımı unuttum dedi ama mektuplaşıyor. Zaten bir kıllandım o adamdan ben. Şu tarafa. Ya şu objeleri biraz daha uzaktan gösterseniz de bizi şu yalpalamadan kurtarsanız ne olur yani. Reviri de soyduk, soğana çevirdik ya. Mektup. Hemşire Crane'e mektup. Bunlar hep hasta ya. Yorgunluk. Bu iyileşiyor, bu da iyileşiyor. Yani migren ilacı, yorgunluk, bronşit, soğuk algınlığı. Hastanede iyi, 2 tane. Rıhtımda yorgunluk. Görmediğimiz birçok kişi var. Neyse, bayağı item topladık. Bunlarla herhalde iksir yapabiliriz. İksir dedim, ilaç yani.
I need help. He's going
Geldim.
into
What do we have here, nurse?
patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
Ağzına delik açar.
What can I do, Doctor?
Anestezik var mı? Sorayım.
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
O zaman batıracağız.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Sorgulama diyelim. Ya sonuçta sen
Don't
hemşiresin.
question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Kan çekti canım doktorun. Şimdi bırak yalnız bitireyim derse yemeyecek adamı. Sıkıntı olabilir. Atar damarı dikelim.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Epinefrin ne ki acaba? Ben buna bir internetten bakayım. Evet, epinefrin adrenalin demekmiş. Adrenalin verelim bakalım ne olacak.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Oldu, öldü mü?
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Ucunda iğne yok onun. Neyle alıyorsun kanı acaba?
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Aynen öyle.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
At diye söylesek mi? Söyleyelim.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Neden Lady Ashbury'i hedef alıyorsun?
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Hadi buyur. Hangisi doğru şimdi?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Kucaklarsak ölecek. Cezbedelim.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Oh, şimdi hastaneye mi gideceğiz ya? Şimdi buna güvenecek miyiz biz ya?
It's locked, all right.
Anahtar nerede? Oralarda bir yerde mi acaba anahtar? Ne oluyor ya?
This one stinks already.
Oo, buraya da mı geldiniz? Ufaktan gidelim.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Lan. Dışarıda da var. Mouse tutukluk yaptı. Hiç lot çıkmadı bunlardan. Anahtar da bulamadık. Bir daha bakalım. Maalesef yok. Oo. 3 tane. Bunları alabilir miyiz acaba ya? Hiç zannetmiyorum. Görünmez olup şuradan kaçabilirsek iyidir. Buyur. Mecbur da alacağız. Atlayacağız galiba. Şu kan emerken fazlalaştıran skill'i almamız lazım ya. Çok az emiyor. Madem açıktın, demin niye açılmadın? Hurdacı gibi bir de çöp karıştırıyoruz ya.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Neydi? Migren. Maalesef
A
yapamadık
gun,
onu.
alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial. Good evening, my dear colleague.
I'd like
Alışveriş
to see
yapalım.
what kind of medicine you're selling.
Bir saniye ya. Migren için ne lazımdı? Biz migren tedavisini almadık mı ya? Neyse. Şimdi burada sığınağa gidelim. Zaten evrilmek için dinlen diyor. Harita çok kötü ya. Nereye gideceğim bulamıyorum. Bir mini map koysalardı çok güzel olacaktı. Tamam, çok büyük bir harita değil ama sokaklar birbirine çok benziyor. Şimdi oradan biraz item topladık. Workbench'imize bir gidelim. Neredeydi? Yukarıdaydı. Ya fast travel gibi bir olay olsa çok güzel olacakmıştı ya. Migren. Bunun tarifi bilinmiyor. Ya elimde bir tane tarif var. Bunu satsak. Satalım. Alüminyum parça. Potasyum. Dönüştür. Dönüştür. Dönüştür. Anemi olan hastamız yoktu değil mi bizim şimdi? Soğuk algınlığı vardı. Bir tane yapalım. Migreni yapamıyoruz. Yorgunluk için yapalım. Geneli yorgun oluyor. Kurşun çubuk. Silahımıza level atlatamadık ki. Ya şu formülü nasıl açacağız biz? Neredeydi o? İncelemiyor. Neyse yatalım da. Kalkan iyi de 5 saniye bir işe yaramaz ki ya. Arttırmamız lazım sürekli. 190 kan. Şuna verelim. Ne orada 0 gösteriyor ama dediğim gibi etkisi oluyor. Mesela. Güzel bir şey ama çok kan istiyor. Yok bu. Sağlığımızı 200 arttıralım. Dayanıklılığımız 145'ti. Bakalım şimdi bunu aldığımız zaman 0 gösteriyor ama artacak. Ne oldu? Puan yetmiyor. Hayır ya. Bu da önemli ya. Buna vermedik. Neyse bir dahakine veririz. Oh şefir kritik olmuş ya. Nasıl yapacağız? Nevi geleni ile alakalı seçim. Demin okuduğumuz. Diğer şehirler ne alemde? Sağlıklı, stabil. Tabii oraya gelmedik. Kayıp mı? Az önce konuştuk. Şimdi biz biraz burada bir ünlem var. Oraya gidelim.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane is gone?
I'm not sure. Strange men came to see me after Dorothea's death, with strange weapons and very odd stories.
What kind of stories?
Stories all Romanian children know. It was as if I was home again. Vampires, Mr. Doctor. Vampires.
You believe them? Aren't you too old to hold a weapon or listen to scary stories?
Yes, I am old and alone and will die soon, but if these stories are true, maybe I have found myself another cause.
Are you living on the streets, Mr. Petrescu?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe behind walls are blind.
What about your house?
My house is always open to any poor soul needing a roof. All my work here is lost now that Dorothea is gone, thanks to you.
Why are you so aggressive?
I remember the night you came here and convinced me to open my door to you, sir. I'd like to punch you right on your chops.
Adam bilenmiş bizi iyice ya.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Burası neydi? Darius. Para.
It's locked.
Lock da anahtarlar nerede? Hiçbir anahtar bulamıyorum ki. Dışarı çıkıyor burası. Acaba adam üstünde mi taşıyor? Olaya geldik. Aşağıda mı? Yukarıda.
I'll put an end to you!
Olay bu tarafta. Oraya nasıl geçeceğiz ya? Şuradan. O ne korkuluk gibi dikiliyor orada. Allah'ım ya. Bir türlü gidemedik. Evin içinde mi acaba? Buradan gidip orta yola gireceğiz. Buradan gelip deli dana gibi döndürüyorsunuz adamı ya. Ortaya girdik. Ortaya değil, en üste gireceğiz. Geliyoruz buraya. Zıplayacak yer de yok. Yok. Buradan geçemiyoruz. Şu ileriden gitmeyi deneyeceğim. Ondan sonra olmadı dönerim. Evet, buraya girebilirsek. Bu kadının evi. İki tane de şurada var. Bu değişik nedir? Ne oluyor? Çocuk ağlaması gibi. Ama kadın da yemiş kafayı. Oo, 24 level bu ya. Araba gücü de gitmiyor. Oo, bir vuruşta öldürdü be. Şu yan görevleri bitirelim de XP alalım azıcık. Bence şu baretli besin kutusunu geri alalım. Buradan. Konuşmuştuk. Konuşmuş muyduk?
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu.
Surely you have.
Evet. Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for it.
Kaç kişi var acaba? 2 görüyoruz, 3 çıkıyor ya. Alev de atıyor, tehlikeli. Hani üçlediler. Isır ısır ısır. Allah'tan kan emerken stamina doluyor. Yoksa işimiz kötü. İçeride ne var? Kurt adam var. Şekilde gireceğiz. Ha, burası açıkmış zaten. Level yine alırız ya. Masada para gördüm. Bak, ha.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
Oo, aldatıyormuş adamı.
Joe Peterson's wife addressed.
Karısı bununla aldatıyormuş, bunun karısı. Joe.
Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Acaba bunu kime vermeliyim? Şuradalar. Bence bir konuşalım da bakalım. Duruma göre artık. Gel bakalım şerefsiz.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training.
Allah senin de ağzını burnunu kırsa hakkı ya.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody will be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile, not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Hah, kilit soru geliyor.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Kutuyu buna mı versem acaba?
Show me what you have.
Bir şeyler de satıyor bu ama. Bizim şimdi ne lazımmış bize? 3 tane sıradan tutacak parçası. 3 tane sıradan tutacak parçası alalım.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose... Right then. Show me what you have.
Evet. Bir, iki, üç tane alamıyoruz tabi. İki tane varmış adamda. Bir de bununla konuşalım bakalım.
You again? What do you want this time?
Şimdi buna söylesek oğluna karşı acaba şey yapar mı? Benim oğlum değildi.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Neyse buna söylemeyelim, en azından çocuk arada kalmasın.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
O 50 şirin de verdi.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Joe nereye gitti ya? Şimdi hastalıklara bakalım. Durum kritiğe gelmiş ya. Biz de ilaç yapamıyoruz ki. ne ilaçlar yapabileceğiz? Annem. Bronşit. Bir tane soğuk algın yapalım. Bir tane bronşit yapalım. Hepsi istenmiş. Anemi var, yorgunluk var. Bir tane yorgunluk yapalım. Sıradan tutacak parçası. Bir tane ondan olsaydı. Bu bize bir çuval verdi ya. Onun içinde ne var acaba? Hı. Kurşun çubuk, kurşun sopa. Gene benim işime yarayacak bir şey yok ya. Neyse. Bu taraftan çıkalım. Çembere gidelim. Buradaki insanları biraz iyileştirmemiz lazım. Ha, gelmiş Joe.
You again? What do you want this time?
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Uyuz. Kaçsana. Bak şimdi ya. Bunlar da ısırıyor ya. Gel. Bak.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Dur seni bir tedavi edelim
Do you
önce.
need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Neyse bir tanesini iyileştiriyoruz. Sağlıklı. Kaç kişi bunlar?
Get them weapons ready! Fire, vermin! Oh my god!
Oo, ters gidiyoruz. Ay Allah'ım ya. Şuradan gidelim. Bu da yorgunmuş.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation?
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Bu iyileşiyor, bu iyileşiyor. Seni biz iyileştirdik mi? Evet.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
O hasta mıydı? Bronşit.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu.
Surely you have someone else to bother, Mr. Doctor.
How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu? Do you need my help?
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I don't need your help.
Yine de vereceğim.
Please, take this. You'll feel better.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for those who really need it.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Saklayacağım dedi ama kullanmış. Üçkağıtçı. Annemi miydi bu çocuk?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
Şu tarafta.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you hope again.
Migren için ilaç yapmış mıydık ya?
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well,
I
Benjamin.
always feel ill.
Yapmamışız.
I will see you. A gun, alcohol, and a bad...
Sağlıklıymış. Şimdi Lady Ashbury'nin yanına gidelim. Yolu bulabilirsek. Döndük yanlışlık buraya geldik gene ya. Şuradan.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Burada sığınakmış. Silah da kullanmıyoruz ya.
Kill him, boy!
O ne ya?
Cross the leech, boys!
Ah. Oo, kaç. Evet, kapı da açılmaz şimdi. Bunlar bizi indirecek. Oho! Oğlular 5 kişi. Kapılar da kapalı. Ne yapacağız bakalım. Şu çerezleri aradan bir çıkaralım. Buna. Ha. Gel bakalım, şimdi sıra sende. Köşeye sıkıştık. Bir tane daha olması lazım. O nerede? Toby. Budur. Ateş at hemen. Güzel. Allah, az daha gidiyorduk. Kaçma da kaçamıyorsun. Bak, gene geldi bir tane. Bundan bir şey düşmedi mi? Burası ne? Buraya girmedik içeri. Bir şey yok başka. Neyse hastaneye attık kendimizi. Yan görevlerden ne yapmışız? Eczaneye gitmedik. Bu taraftan.
The life running in your veins. So many deaths.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Too much energy for so little result.
Şu dükkana bakalım neler varmış.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. I really...
Lady Ashbury nerede? Buradaymış. Suçüstü.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Duygu sömürüsü yapalım bakalım.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Demek suçlamalar doğruymuş.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, Please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Nasıl oluyormuş?
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scar?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Oo, sohbeti açıyor burada.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
I bid you farewell. For
Çok
now.
şükür ya.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Another night with the glories.
Odada mı? İnceleyelim bakalım.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scows. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Ne oldu? Herkes hasta oldu. Ya yorgunluk ben anlamıyorum ki. Yorgun sen git dinlen. Evet arkadaşlar, bu videoyu da burada bitirelim. Beşinci bölümde görüşmek üzere, hoşça kalın.